You guys may notice I'm wearing a little bit different hoodie than I usually wear, and this time it is the Guest House podcast, which we will be releasing starting at the end of this week. Early next week, we'll release our first episode on the Guest House podcast. And with that, we got some brand new merch. These are some extra thick hoodies for that cold weather. And we also got brand new shirts on the website for the Guest House podcast, so check those out on thehousebowling.com.
Be good.
All right, so we just finished block number 3 for the tournament. If I had a word to describe that block, it would be survived. Because I didn't really, I feel like I bowled really well. Physically was pretty good, mentally was pretty tough. I split a lot and I made a lot of decisions that I thought were gonna work that just weren't quite right the first time around. And then once I tweaked it, then it was right. So it was just a matter of finding those options earlier, I think. And I think now that I have made the cut and I've made the top 32, sitting in 21st, the next cut's 24 overall, but the scoring pace was so high, so I'm just gonna need to make better decisions quicker, and I think that will be probably throwing reactive the entire block if they're going to be the same this night block.
How does that make you feel? As a lefty, having to throw reactive? You know I had to ask you.
It makes me feel all right. I tried to do it this morning, to be honest. I threw the Rhino game 1. It didn't look good. I needed more surface.
Was it a little too weak?
A little too weak. I either needed more surface on the Rhino, a slightly stronger ball, but I don't know what the stronger ball is. Mike Wolf, Brunswick ball rep, suggested a shiny mindset, which would almost be like the opposite, trying to achieve the same thing as surfacing a Rhino.
Right.
Instead of putting surface on a weak ball, it would be polishing a strong ball. So I'm willing to give it a try. I'm going to try and break the lanes down game 1 and hopefully give myself something to look at, because I've shot like 2 games that were 2-0 my first game and 1 game that's 260. So we'll see what we got in this block. How'd it go for you?
Ooh, she was rough. I had 230 to start, and then it was just a very quick downhill blunder. I saw guys scoring from right, just kind of playing that funnel, and I just couldn't see it. I saw it with everyone else. It made sense what they were doing, but when my hand went to physically do it, she just didn't want to do it. So we're a little grabby.
What are we gonna do to fix it? It's a night block plan.
Night block, honestly, I don't think, well, obviously there's not gonna be as much traffic. We got half the guys.
But
So-
are we? If we're still 4 to a pair, though,
Are we really?
we could do 2 to a pair, 16
Right.
pairs.
Literally take out half the field.
We'll see. I don't know.
Let's guess and check.
What are we gonna do then? Either way.
Either way. You know what? I tried to force so much crap earlier today, so I am just going to do what I did the first 2 blocks and just chase it left and throw it slower.
1 mile. Turn
And
right into South Enterprise
hopefully it
Avenue.
works out. Hopefully there's enough traffic to just kind of let me play my own little tube. So that's basically what I did the first 2 blocks.
Yeah.
I went 140, 140 over, and then today I go -6, try and do something else. Pretty dumb.
I mean, the lanes were pretty different tonight, though, and that's what I would say. Like,
Yeah.
for me, I felt like the more traffic that there was, actually, the better. Like the pairs where I hit a lot of lefties, the better I scored.
Sure.
Another 140 piece, and you'll be in.
You're right. You're right.
Simple as that.
Try and get to 140.
Let's both get to 140, because if we both get to 140, we're both in.
We're both in.
Let's do that.
Go.
All right, guys, so BJ brought some awareness to me. He's got a buddy down in Pittsburgh who needs some of our help, so I'll let BJ talk a little bit more about it. But we're dropping a fundraiser link down below, and he'll tell you guys kind of what it's about.
So, little backstory. Good buddy of mine, he was in my wedding. His name's Zach Schauer. He had a kid back in October of last year. His son had a blocked artery. They tried to operate on it, wasn't able to get everything unclogged, so he actually, his whole entire artery was completely blocked. So he's actually been in Children's Hospital since the day he was born, and he's still there to this day. And then unfortunately, Zach had his own mishap where he was life flighted to a major general hospital in Pittsburgh as well. He has just been down for the count. He was in ICU for 17 days. He's made his way down to the step-down unit in ICU. He's working his way through it. He's alert. He's able to move, and he's progressing nicely, but he's been through the ringer, and he was the only one providing for his family. He owns a pro shop in Pittsburgh at Legacy Lanes, and he was one of the first ones to actually welcome me into a pro shop when I moved up to Pennsylvania. So very dear to my heart. Greatly appreciated if anybody could just take the time to click the link. I have a PayPal link and a Venmo link, both in our fundraiser page. You guys could donate anything, that would be fantastic. We're doing a spaghetti luncheon on March 9th at our restaurant at Falbo's. So anything, if anybody wants to donate anything, we have Chinese auctions. We actually have Steelers stuff. We have Pirates, Penguins. Like we got a little bit of everything. A pretty cool community effort with that. You know, one of our friends, Jody, she's been a rock star with helping us out with getting in touch with everyone and reaching out to all these major organizations, and she's been doing fantastic. Anything would help. So if we could, just show a little support in the bowling community, then anything's greatly appreciated.
So once again, guys, links down below in the comments. BJ's email as well as the fundraiser link will be there. So email him if you guys want to donate anything, or click that link and donate, just like we will be donating from the house bowling. So thank you guys for all your support, and until tomorrow's video, catch you on the next one. All right, so a little block recap for me. I pretty much rode the one big game to the finish line. I shot like 2-0, 210, 279. Just committing to throwing the reactive ball, throwing it well, making sure I keep my head down, make good shots, stay as focused as I possibly can. Really seemed to be the only answer for me. Making amazing shots and hopefully adjusting my speed slower or faster with that mindset. And then once I switched to the archetype, same kind of thing, making sure my hand's in the right spot and making sure my speed is right to hopefully get that 7 down, because I felt like I was just battling the pins all day, including the morning block. So hopefully tomorrow's a little bit different story, but I snuck into the cut at 405 over. I'm in 23rd. We got a lot of work to do. I'm 150 back, and I got 6 games to go. So let's make a run. Let's make a run tomorrow. 6 more games coming to you tomorrow. Hopefully some high scores as well.